My selection for Noirvember today is Rian Johnson's debut feature Brick, which is also celebrating its 20th anniversary. Now, if you love this film, I'm glad you do. More power to you, but forgive me because I'm not exactly about to be friendly to it. I want to reflect how in my early 20s I looked at this film differently than I do now in my early 40s. On paper, the idea of a gritty, hard-boiled neo-noir detective mystery set in a high school sounds intriguing. When I was younger, I thought it was cool, hip, and different. But today, I just see it as pretentious, outlandish, and often silly. This film plays around with the imagination. Perhaps it's set in an alternate existence, one where affluent high schoolers function like they're maneuvering through a gritty urban setting. It's really hard for me to take it all seriously, especially when this film is set in a relatively affluent suburb. These affluent high schoolers are completely unfazed by a lot of the seedy and eerie things occurring around them, and yet there's not a teacher or a parent or any authorities that are becoming privy to what's going on. I mean, teenagers love to gossip. Something is bound to spill pretty quickly. And let's talk about the lingo. When I was younger, I thought it was cool. Today, I see it as a very pretentious creative decision that feels like it was made up as things went along. Johnson was 23 when he wrote this. He was 32 when he got the film made. I feel like at a young age, he came up with what he thought was a great idea and just let it sit on the shelf until he got the money to make it. And in that 9-year gap, he never really did anything to polish this script and allow this film to grow and mature. I don't mean to be insulting with this statement, but it kind of feels like something crafted by a film school freshman who read a Raymond Chandler novel and watched a neo-noir and loved them, decided he was going to make this kind of movie and just got enough money to make it look good, which the best part of this movie, in my opinion, is the way it looks. Don't get me wrong, this isn't a film I watched once in my early 20s and then once in my early 40s. I've actually watched this film multiple times, and the more I've gone back to it, the more I've realized it just doesn't hold up for me. But like said film school freshmen would have room to grow and improve their craft and make better films, so did Rian Johnson, because he certainly has since this.